The Legend of the Dipper. Welcome. Today we have an exciting story for you about a kind and unselfish little girl who searches for water during a drought to help her sick mother. After reading the story, we have a fun quiz for you to take. Test your knowledge on the little girl's adventures and see how much you remember. So, grab a seat and get ready to learn about the importance of diversity, curiosity, and empathy in this exciting story. Let's get started. The Little Dipper, originally written by Carolyn Sherwin Bailey. There had been no rain in the land for a very long time. It was so hot and dry that the land was parched and brown, and even the big, strong trees were dying. The water dried up in the creeks and the fountains stopped bubbling. All the people and creatures were so thirsty. Everyone felt weak. There was one little girl whose mother grew very ill. "I must have a drink of clear cold water," cried the mother, as she lay in bed, so weak and suffering from thirst. The little girl took her tin dipper and began her search for water in the dark night. By and by she found a tiny little spring up on a mountainside. It was almost dry. The water dropped, ever so slowly from under the rock. The girl held her dipper carefully and caught the drops. She waited a long time until the dipper was full of water. Then she started down the mountain holding the dipper carefully, for she didn't want to spill a single drop. On the way, she passed a poor little dog who had been following her. The dog was panting for breath and was so thirsty. The little girl looked at her dipper, then poured some water into her hand and held it down for the little dog. He lapped it up quickly and felt so refreshed. The little girl didn't notice, but her tin dipper had changed into a silver dipper and was just as full of water as it had been before. The little girl started on again, hurrying very fast, for she remembered how much her mother needed her, but she had not gone very far when she met a stranger in the road. He was tall and his eyes looked down with a wonderful smile into the little girl's face. He begged for a drink of the clear, cold water. The little girl thought that her mother told her to always be kind to strangers, so she held the water up to the stranger. Suddenly, as the stranger drank, the silver dipper was changed into gold, full to the brim with sparkling water. The little girl hurried along as fast as she could go. She was so tired and thirsty, but she would never take a drink herself. Her mother needs all the water that was left. She finally arrived home, and then came the greatest wonder of all. The little girl held the gold dipper to her mother's lip, and as the mother drank, she became well and strong once more. And the gold dipper was changed to a diamond dipper, shining and glittering with gems. The diamond dipper left the little girl's fingers to shine up in the sky. It shines every night to remind all little children that there was this little girl who was brave, kind, and unselfish. Let's check how much you remember in the story. It's quiz time. hope you enjoyed reading about the little girl and her exciting adventure. I think there are a lot of important lessons to be learned from the girl's unique perspective and her kindness and unselfishness. Please take some time to write down your thoughts and feelings about the story in a reflection. You can share your reflection with your classmates or teacher. Thank you. Hope this story inspired you to share kindness to the people around you.